All right, today we are talking about teaching philosophies. I'm Adar Aiken, and this is my teaching philosophy. So, my overall aspirations, goals, objectives as a teacher are I want to be an example to my students. This means sharing expectations, helping them navigate through challenges, and always being approachable. I always want to be an advocate for my students. That's creating a supportive environment and also doing everything I can so that they can succeed and they're given the tools to succeed. And I also would like to encourage my students to always strive for greatness. So that's setting high but achievable goals and always to celebrate their accomplishments. Next, my aspirations, goals, objectives for the classroom. I would like to create a safe and inclusive environment. This just means I'm ensuring that all students feel respected and valued. I also would like to foster a collaborative and supportive atmosphere. This means encouraging teamwork and creating a place where students support each other. And I also want to promote a growth mindset. This means to embrace these challenges and view mistakes as something to learn from rather than something that will hinder them. All right, next are my methods for teaching. So I would like to adapt active learning strategies. This just means promoting student engagement and deepening their understanding. I'll use tools like team-based learning, so working together, group projects, and stuff like that. I think it's really important for these simulations or role-playing. So this is just applying real-life knowledge, your theoretical knowledge that you're learning in the classroom into real life scenarios. This example is a mock trial. And then lastly, scaffolding or formative feedback. Scaffolding is basically breaking things up. So you're breaking up parts of a big assignment into smaller parts and providing feedback along the way so that it doesn't seem too overwhelming. Assessing student understanding. This is how I plan on assessing these students. That includes grading with fairness and transparency. This means always having the same rubric, always using clear rubrics and making sure they're consistent. Next, I will utilize varied types of assessments. This includes tests, projects, papers, any hands-on assignments, working together, like I said, the simulations with the mock trials, stuff like that. And then also encouraging formative assessments. That includes homework and in-class activities. That way I myself can watch and keep track of their progress. All right, teaching in my discipline. So there are clearly issues that go on at school and issues that students face, and this is how I plan on dealing with them. So the important skills, discipline equips students with both theoretical and practical skills. That's what is important in my classroom, is to ensure that that's what I'm providing them. Issues, primary problems, students struggle connecting the learning into real life scenarios. So project-based learning is really important. Like I said, case studies or the mock trials, stuff like that. And lastly, strategies to address challenges. That includes breaking things up into manageable parts or stages and making them less demanding, or at least seem less demanding. That's what the scaffolding is breaking these things up and providing that feedback and waiting to kind of put it all together at the end. How I plan on improving my teaching is to provide student evaluations. So that's really important. Student feedback offers great insight on what's working, what I'm doing right, and what needs to be improved. No one else can tell you better than the students who are going through it every single day. Next, I plan on keeping my knowledge always growing, continuing my knowledge always, learning new techniques, learning new tools that can be used in the classroom, taking courses, taking workshops and whatnot to stay up to date with the ever-changing philosophies within teaching as a whole. And lastly, self-reflection and peer collaboration. I think it's really important to take a step back and watch myself, see what I'm doing, and fix what I can see as a problem. Check and make sure that I'm acting as the teacher I want to act as well as going and working with coworkers, sharing my experiences, sharing my ideas with my coworkers, and getting the same feedback from them. And then here are my references. Thank you.